having kids really late in life. Like I'm 54, my kids are 5 and 2. And I didn't realize like how much the world had changed. Like my daughter's in kindergarten now, and I was in kindergarten 50 years ago. So just the whole way that they teach, like everything, literally, I'd be like, "Oh, you on the jungle gym?" And she'd be like, "It's called the structure." And then I'd be like, "Yeah." And then I'd be like, "Oh my God, I said jungle. Am I, was that borderline racist now? Like, what did I just say?" And you just start freaking out, and just sort of it lives sort of in that world. It was just me and a friend of mine were climbing trees. We're just climbing a tree because that's what you did before there was no internet. That was going online, climbing a tree and risking your life. So we climbed up this tree, and these bigger kids came by, and they saw us up there, and they just started throwing rocks at us until their arms got tired. We were up there, like crying, getting hit in the ankles and in the back. And then you just climb down the tree, and then those guys are assholes.
But I remember that, and I bring this up because the minute that my daughter could drive or my son could drive, my wife would check, and she could show me on the phone where they were. And I thought that's just blows my mind. It doesn't.
Like J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah. It doesn't feel right to me that we are that accountable all the time. And sometimes I wonder if I'm just jealous.
You go back into somebody's Twitter account 8 years and find a bad tweet, and they're like, "This is who this guy is. This guy's an asshole." And it's like, I always looked at it like, you had to go back 8 years before this guy was an asshole. That's an amazing, like, Lou Gehrig run of not being an asshole. If you went 7 years, like, this guy was totally cool, but in 2014, that one random Wednesday, he was really in a mood.
Yeah.
And it was just weird. Someone who, I lean left. I'm not 100% left. It's sort of like, I just thought that whole era was really fascinating to watch people, like, just trying to just sort of ruin people. Like, I understood the beginning of it when they were going after these monstrous people, but then it just became this like these ticky-tack misdemeanors bullshit. My favorite thing was this guy who wanted to beat the shit out of me during the show, and they threw him out. In classic comedy club security, the guy gets back in to beat the shit out of me, but he stood in the line at the DVDs waiting to beat the shit out of me.
I like that he's very patient, and he's a rule follower.
Yeah, so I had to go bounce like that guy, third guy down. That guy's gonna punch me in the face when it's his turn.
It's what people did.
First of all, it's a bat. It's still a mammal.
Yeah.
Right? So that's still within the Bible.
Yeah.
That's fair game.
Man can fuck with mammal.
Yeah.
Old Testament.
Yeah. There's nothing about a man laying with another bat.